Now the thing is that we need physics for raycasts to work. This is very important. So I went back to old Jolt physics, where I initially had it on dummy, or because I thought that my simple RPG would not require any physics, but raycasting does not work, or raycasts do not detect any kind of collision if you in fact do not have physics on. So I guess we're back to having physics on then. I wrote a little script here. We have raycasts. This is the dungeon cell. Yeah. Each wall has a raycast that detects the area, the collision shape in the center of this dungeon cell that is an area 3D. Okay. Now, every dungeon shell extends dungeon cell, which is a class that I created, which looks like this, which extends area 3D. So they are all area 3Ds. Okay. So now here we have some variables. We have all our raycasts here, and then we have all our walls. Here we have casts, these raycasts in an array there. We have function detect and delete walls, so we can build map. After I get it to work, but let's just test this one first, so that this works. I have not tested this yet, but yeah, so it takes casts, wall, and directions as a string. So if cast equals null or wall equals null, meaning that there's something missing here, either the raycast itself or the wall that the raycast is attached to. If either of them are missing, it will print an error message and then return. It will not go further from there. Excuse me. If, however, a cast is colliding, we get the collider, and if that collider is in group dungeon cell, which we created here, yeah, dungeon cell, every cell is in a group called dungeon cell. Yeah. Wall GUI free, so it will delete that wall in question. So it detects the area in a nearby cell. So if there's a cell right in between the cell that is calling this function via dungeon cell script, the wall gets deleted. Same thing for the cell that is next to it. So it creates an open space there. Okay. And update phases, we just use this detect and delete walls function that we created, and we call it for all 4 walls. And then we have to await 1 process frame, because apparently that's how long it takes for the raycasts to start working. I found out this in the hard way too, earlier. And then we update phases, and remember the array that we created earlier. We delete every raycast in there, because they are no longer needed. They don't need to be there. It's a way of optimizing. Yeah. Okay, so this doesn't actually do anything, because we have nothing to we have nothing to test it on. So let's create a let's make a test scene here. Like so. It's gonna have these. So now if I have 4 of these facing each other, they should delete walls automatically. Okay, so there's one. Yeah. What are our transform? Yes, it's actually in the dead center. So now let's just these here, and these here. Doesn't that look just nice? Yum, yum. Okay. And we need a camera to actually see something. Where's our camera now? Could we just actually just... Our character will be this height, so 2 meters. Isn't this? There's one change. Yeah, 2 whole meters. And maybe now we could set it up like this so we could actually see stuff. Wow, what do you know? It actually works. It actually works. It deleted the walls that it's supposed to be deleting, and it created an open space there. Woohoo, I'm so happy. I'm so happy because I was fighting with this. For a long time. Now I should see an open space yet again. Yeah. No walls here. An open space, a room. There's a room now. This is great. It's progress. Progress. I'm sorry. Can you tell that English is not my native language? Okay, that's it for this video. I don't know if there's... Well, if there's anything that you would like to know about this, you can ask in the comments. I will probably not answer, but you can ask. Nah, maybe I will answer. Maybe I won't, though. That's a right that I reserve to myself. Okay, yeah. Bye.